Still, people talk about corruption, but zero tolerance towards corruption. Is that a growing trend, and not only amongst Ukraine and its partners? Because I've seen that in America, everyone talks about corruption, tries to fight it. But I don't think everyone is fighting it that hard as Ukraine, because for Ukraine is the must. What is being done? What's going on about corruption? Can you comment on that?
So first of all, for people who are watching us today, I just want to say that before running for the parliament, I used to work for an anti-corruption NGO, and I was the one who was advocating for creating anti-corruption institutions in Ukraine, like anti-corruption bureau, anti-corruption prosecution, and anti-corruption court. And the first thing I would like everyone to understand, if Putin succeeded in corrupting Ukrainians, he would not need to invade. Because if everyone in the Ukrainian parliament was corrupt, they would vote just being paid for whatever Putin needed. If everybody was corrupt in the government, they would do whatever Putin wanted. Unfortunately, that's what happened, let's say, in countries like Belarus because of the corruption and because of the tyranny. But he failed in Ukraine. And because of that, he had to invade physically with his army. And that's what he was complaining about in his speech on the 21st, 3 days before the invasion. If you watch his speech, he is saying, these Ukrainians created these anti-corruption institutions funded by the Americans. They are guided by the Americans. They listen what the international people are telling them to do. Well, yes, we do, because this is something we should be doing ourselves, but that's good we have international partners helping us. And yes, we succeeded fighting corruption. We now have judges in jail. We have former members of the parliament in jail. And because we succeeded, and I'm not saying we have a zero corruption in the country, but we succeeded to start the fight, Putin had to invade because there was no other chance for him to actually take over Ukraine.